Hey there, in this particular session, we are going to look at how the AI assistant can help us while we are working with any version control system. So if you are working with any version control system like Git or GitHub or GitLab, then the AI assistant can help us to do a couple of tasks which are pretty regular in nature. So whenever we are working with any source code management tool or version control, we are regularly committing our changes. We are pushing and pulling into the repository using different merge requests. So the AI can help us with generating commit messages, or even editing and improving the messages, or even trying to understand what a commit is all about. Sometimes it can also help with resolving the Git conflicts. So these are some of the tasks which every developer or every automation tester would do when they are working with a project. So let's go ahead and look at how we can use the AI assistant in these different tasks. First, we need to put our code into a source code repository. And we can use any source code repository, but let's go ahead and use the GitHub, which is an open source, as you know. So we need to create a remote repository, and then we need to upload our code into those repository. So I've gone ahead and created this new repository in my GitHub account, which is Selenium AI Assistant. And this is the URL for this, right? So I've copied it. Now here in our IDE, we need to enable the GitHub integration, and also we need to push the code into the remote repository. So the first thing is obviously we need to enable the integration, and there are plugins already present in Aqua IDE. So if you go here in the main menu, you will see VCS, and then I can enable the version control integration right from here. Okay, so here you can choose from any GitHub integration. So we have Git, Mercurial, or Subversion. You could also have more if you go into preferences and set them up. Right? So once I enable this, you will see that it has now created a Git repository for this particular folder. Okay, so this is my local Git repository, and this is the main branch, as you can see. Now, I can go ahead and add either all my files into the repository or selected files. So for that, well, again, you can right click on the project. You can go to the Git option. You will see all the options are right here. And then we can also exclude some of the files. So let's create this particular file here. Now, once you do that, this get ignored file will be created. As you can see, some of the folders and files are automatically included here, which will be excluded from the check-in. So we don't want to check in the target folder. We don't want to check in all these folders. And then the IntelliJ files, which are not important for our project, and a few others. So now we can again go back to Get, and we can now add our files. Okay, so once you do that, all the files will turn from red to green, which means they are added now. And then we can move on to the next step. So again, Git, and now I can go ahead and commit the directory. Okay, so here we can add our commit message. As you can see, these are all the files which are included here. But if I don't want to include all the changes, again, I can selectively select some of the files here. So these are some of the JSON files which I don't want to actually include into my project. So what I will do is I will select all my test files. So login page, and then we have got some other. We'll include the pom.xml, which is again required, and then these files, right? So these are the files which I would like to commit for now. And then here we can make use of the AI assistant, right? So what AI assistant can do is generate this commit message. Now, here you will see we have got a new option called generate commit message with AI assistant. So this is one of the options. Now, once I click on this, it is going to generate the commit message. Okay. And if I look at this, you will see add Selenium best test framework for login and product selection, introduced a comprehensive Selenium framework for this. So it will give all the details, right? So now I can go ahead and commit my changes. So these are now committed into my local repository. Obviously, we need to go ahead and push it into the remote repository. So now you can see this is the commit message which has been generated here. Now, the other option with the AI assistant, the feature which it provides is I can right click on this commit, and there are two options: explain commit with AI assistant or find errors in commit with AI assistant, right? So let's try out this one. So it's going to explain me everything about this commit, as you can see here, right? And then if I go into the other option, find errors in this commit. So it will go into this particular commit. It is saying the URLs are hard-coded in test classes, redundant page object patterns, implicit wait is used, error message validation in login page is missing. So there are a couple of problems. Mostly these are improvements to the existing code. There are no kind of particular issues with the commit. So now let's right click here, and here you will see there's an option push all up to here. Okay. And first we need to define our remote repository. So this is all about the GitHub integration. Okay. This is a normal process which we do with every project. Now we need the URL which we copied earlier. So we are going to copy this here and click on OK. So now you will see it is now identified, which is the remote repository, and there is a commit with these files. So we are now ready to push. So we are going to push it. Now it will ask to log in into GitHub, or we can also use a token. Okay, so for now, I will just go ahead and log in. So it will integrate the JetBrains ID with GitHub. So I'm going to authorize GitHub. And this is done now. So now if I go back here, you can see this is the commit which has been pushed into my repository, right? So if I come back to the repository and I refresh this, you will see some files have now been committed into my repository. So now moving on to our next feature, which is part of the AI assistant, is AI assistant can help us to resolve conflicts in the Git integration. So in the background, I have created another file, which is test.java, as you can see here. It's nothing, it is just printing some random statement. But I have created two branches in which this file is present. Okay, so this is one of the branches, as you can see, branch B, and then I've got another branch, which is branch A. So in this, this is the text, which is this is first test, and in branch B, if you look, then this is second test. Okay, so the text is different. Now, if I try to go into Git and I try to do a merge, okay? In the merge, I'm trying to merge it with branch A. So when I try to do this merge, you will see that there are conflicts, right? So let's close this, and then you will see all the errors are coming up. And then here in the ID, we will say resolve conflicts. This will open a new window. I can see the changes from branch B on the left side and the changes from branch A on the right side. And then this is the final branch. And this is the final piece of code which we want to check in or merge, right? Now here in this window as well, we have got the AI assistant, and there is an option to merge with AI. So when I click here, you will see that it will prepare the file. Okay. It may not be perfect, but it will try to analyze based on what is present and how this merge can be successful. So what it has done, it has combined the two lines of code here, if you can see. Okay. But by mistake, it is also picking up these two lines, which it should not pick up. And that is causing some problem here. Okay. So let me just do some cleanup. And then you will see that we can include both this. Obviously, from the conflict, I can also accept the left, which is branch B, or the right, which is branch A, right? And then you can see all conflicts resolved. And then I can go ahead and apply this change. Okay, so my branch is now merged with another branch, and then I can push it to master. But the AI assistant can help you in also resolving some of the conflicts. So these are all the activities which your AI assistant can help you with when you're working with any source code management tool, especially around generating the commit messages or understanding the commit message or finding out some problems with the commit message or resolving some conflicts.